direct address here. My recommendation is that almost everyone, with the exception of some hardcore organizers who are helping with this rally, attend this affinity group.
Good man, thank you.
The reason is, it is my understanding that we do have people in this group who are planning on acting autonomously.
Yeah.
Not have people above and below, so we can actually pick a spot maybe on the side of here in a circle so we can all see each other.
Sit on his lap.
Yeah, he was progressive. What do you think Tom would think today?
I think Tom would think
And I think Tom would join us too. Yeah, because he was a progressive guy.
Rather than using the people's mic, because it will take us twice as long, and because the usual affinity group training initial meeting is supposed to last anywhere from 3 to 5 hours, and we only have 1 hour right now, I'm gonna try and forego the people's mic and try to very quickly explain what it is we're trying to do, and maybe what's at stake. My name is Tim. I worked for Peace Action for 4 years. I've been part of nonviolent civil disobedience affinity groups a number of times. Participated in a number of actions here in Phillips Square and elsewhere, and I'm trying my damnedest to protect as many of you as I possibly can all at once, because the last thing I want to see happen is people to be hurt or people to be really, really badly mistreated, which is very much a possibility under the situation, and we really need to understand that. So, an affinity group is a self-sufficient support system. A number of affinity groups may work together towards a common goal, or one affinity group might conceive of and carry out an action on its own. Sometimes they remain together over a long period of time, existing as political support and or small groups, and only occasionally it is a good idea to either form an affinity group or join an already existing one. We are forming affinity groups as a source of support and solidarity for their members. Feelings of being isolated or alienated from the movement, the crowd, or the world in general can be alleviated through the familiarity and trust which develops when an affinity group works and acts together. By generating this familiarity, the affinity group structure reduces the possibility of infiltration by outside provocateurs. However, participants in an action should be prepared to be separated from their affinity group. Affinity groups form the basic decision-making bodies of mass actions. As long as they remain within the nonviolence guidelines, affinity groups are generally encouraged to develop any form of participation they choose. Every affinity group must decide for itself how it will make decisions and what it wants to do. The process starts when an affinity group forms. If a new person has
Okay, my name is Kurt Freiberg, and I could not participate in the civil disobedience today because I already had participated in a civil disobedience in front of the White House, which was very exciting and completely worth it. The charges were dropped for about 85 people, and it was in solidarity against the tar sands pipeline.
And that's from Canada, right?
Yeah. Alberta.
And it's pretty devastating what they're going to do. They're
Destructive, very.
Very destructive. What made you get active there, brother?
I felt this really strong calling that I needed to get up and show my government what I believed in, not just posting things on the internet, you know, like forums and things. Like, I needed to share my expression and view through my arrest record, basically, because there's no other way to do it now. I mean, that's the loudest way I can speak, so
Right.
That's what I did.
Well, I want to say thank you for your service to humanity.
54 hours.
Right. Well, hey, thanks a lot, my little brother. Support for the community.
Yeah, donations every time yes, thank you for the donations, Thank you. And it's
Nice.
And there'll be no drugs or alcohol used around here, no violence whatsoever.
It's not too much impact. Thank you so much. Boys, we'll be getting the pots back to you in just a second.
We're going to pour this in here, what you're saying?
That's vegan.
What motivated you to come down here and give these good people some hot food on this cold day?
The hug. She knew she was gonna get a hug. She said, "I'm gonna get a big old hug and I'm bringing some food." That's all she wants, some love.
That was an unexpected dividend. Thank you very much. Well, you know, I'm a farmer, and I really hate what corporations have done to farmers in this country. And, you know, I just harvested the squash, and it seemed like a good thing to do with it.
Nice. Well, thank you very much, and it will be very well appreciated on this cold day.
I hope so. At least it's not raining here.
No.
It's raining at home. It's pouring.
So, what do you think is the plight of the farmers and how they've been treated in this country? It's been going on quite a long time.
Yeah. The corporations have a whole lot of control over our food system, and as a result, we get really crappy food.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, thank you very much for the great food. Yummy.